A few days ago, a demo for the Nintendo Switch version of Dragon Quest XI released. You can find my post talking about the 3DS and PS4 versions via a link in the description. The Nintendo Switch port will release on September 27th this year. This is actually a fairly lengthy demo lasting for a fair amount of the start of the game. Save data will also carry over, so you can either try the demo now or just a bit closer to launch to get ahead in the game. Just to quickly refresh over what Dragon Quest is, aside from spin-offs like Builders, the Dragon Quest series is the turn-based JRPG franchise, the first game being one of the earliest console JRPGs. The games feature art and designs by Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama, making it quite the hit in Japan. While there are different worlds and systems in Dragon Quest games, the main thing to remember is that mainline titles are traditional turn-based games with stats, equipment, and the like. There are many additions to this port, probably why it is called the Definitive Edition. One thing is the 2D mode, which is based on the 3DS version of the game, and will allow you to play the whole game in 2D. Unfortunately, in the demo you only have the option of playing in 3D. For people who have already played the game or just really like pixel art, this will be an interesting way to play it. The original release of the game only had a MIDI soundtrack, something many didn't like, whereas now the symphonic versions of songs are available. In the demo you don't actually have the option of going to MIDI. The English release of the game came with voice acting, however the Japanese version from only a couple months prior to it did not. Now on the Nintendo Switch there is Japanese voice acting and the option to switch between them. Personally, I like the English voices, and in this case, they are the original. Something else you can test in the demo are the new Draconian Quest restrictions. These are difficulty options you can put on before you start the game. You can have them removed at the church, but you will not be able to take them on again without a new save. The new ones being Super Shy Pox, now your allies can be afflicted with a condition, which prevents you from talking to some NPCs and can also cause you to freeze in battle, something I got sick of quite quickly. There is now also Townsfolk Talk Tripe, meaning that some NPCs will spread lies instead. This would be good for repeat playthroughs as there will be a touch of new dialogue. Finally, the option to party wipe if the protagonist dies, something I'm thankful doesn't happen in this game like it does so many others. As there's a month until the game launches, this demo would be a good way to see if you would like to play with any of the Draconian quests. There are also some new areas, the ability to wear appearance-changing armor as a visual change but still have better armor on, and new monsters you can ride among other things like a photo mode. Visually, I was quite surprised. I had played the game on the base PS4 and it's fairly similar, the most obvious difference being that the grass doesn't look quite as good. Other than that, only occasionally did I notice parts that were visually worse, such as the texture or a jaggy model, but for the most part it looks similar enough that it shouldn't bother anyone. It also has an ultra fast mode which makes the characters look a little funny as everything is sped up, except for Gemma's encouragement. For those who have already beaten the game, it will be preferable to be able to speed through the battles much faster. There does appear to be a bit more pop-in this version. Given that the visuals don't suffer as much as I was expecting, I might actually play the game in 3D again. Handheld there is more of a noticeable drop in quality, but it's not too bad as this is a stylized game, and it definitely looks better than the 3DS models. For those who have already played the game, the demo will be a good way to see if you are ready to double dip again. More newcomers will get a nice long dose of the game, and have the benefit of all the added features. If you are interested in the game, definitely download the demo and play it as your save carries over. You can also get a special spirit for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and as I've said, the full version releases on the 27th of September. Bye!